after all, you all claim to be in pursuit of the same goal, a prepared and educated populace. But are we? How closely do you listen? How many other radio broadcasters and leaders will tell you one thing one week and have a guest on that says something else 2 weeks later and they agree with it? How many of them are steering you down into cul-de-sacs while you spin around chasing your tail on things and topics and subjects that have no bearing at this point in time when we are losing our nation, our Constitution, our liberties, our freedoms? You see, you can't point people in one direction. You have to determine what the truth is. You must begin to investigate. You cannot follow anyone blindly today.
The truth is elusive at best. And anyone who relies upon anyone else to tell them the truth is in reality a puppet, belonging, heart and soul, to that person. And whenever they pull the strings, of course, you believing that they're telling you the truth, you will dance to that tune. And you will dance until you're exhausted and fall down dead, if that's what they want you to do. But you will be enslaved mentally within the confines of your own skull because of your own stupidity. This is the age of deception, ladies and gentlemen. This is the most deceptive age in all of the history of the world. If you think people were deceived in the past, if you have read history and you think people were living in ignorance, if you think that they were deceived by their kings, their queens, their sultans, their emirs, their lords, their masters, their religions, their governments, their families, whoever, those people had it made compared to the modern man and woman. Because information is so pervasive and so easy to control. Not only easy to control, but easy to warp and change and manipulate. Especially with television. People would much rather watch something than read something. And they don't much like to hear anything at all. Under circumstances like that, ladies and gentlemen, people can be mesmerized, their minds can be controlled, neutralized, and maybe even eliminated, simply by the little boob tube in their living room. If the person speaking to them, or if they perceive the broadcast to have been created by authority, they will believe it without question. And that goes for at least 95% of the population, of any given population. Most people will look around for someone who will tell them what they already have decided they wish to believe. And when they find someone who will tell them that, they will follow them without question because it makes them feel good.